Right, now I've checked everything to make sure that's going to work. Again, it's very carefully get your first tack point in place and just make sure that's in line. Put in a little tack hold and then gradually work your way down, just making sure there's just a small gap in between, so when we pull everything together it will pinch up nicely together. Again, on the full size, I'm sure when you look on the full size you'll see that when the stitching is pulled together and shrunk, there are going to be little inaccuracies all the way along, and that's really what we want to try and achieve. So you don't have to be too critical. As you'll see when we finished, it all pulled together and give us the scale effect that we're looking for. Okay, so again, just tack in every so often to start off with. Make sure that we're comfortable with what we've got. And then when you push these together, they should either have a small gap or seal quite nicely. As you can see here, there's a bit too much of an overlap, so I need to just undo this. As I say, we've only been tacking, so we're not going to have too much of an issue pulling it back. And then we can just reposition and then re-tack. Just again, still a little bit more we can come away from there. I'll just put a rubber line there. And there we have, we can reseal it now. This time I've got to run all the way along. And then we push that together, we've just got the right amount of gap required. So when we come to seal it, it's all going to be looking okay. Again, this end I've got a bit overzealous with the gap, so I will just realign until I'm happy, and then once everything's in place, I'll run the iron all the way down. Okay, it's all looking fairly good at the moment. Just need to raise that a little bit there. But you get the general idea. You can spend, once I've turned the video off in a second, I'm going to just take a little bit more time and double check everything's okay. So while I do that, I'll just turn off, and when you come back I'll just pan in and show you what we've got.